Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and this is my fur baby Minnie. Hopefully she'll be a good girl, although she's sitting right in the middle of the mat at the moment, so you might not be able to see my feet properly. For today's workout, torch, tone and slide, all you will need is some sort of sliding device. So if you don't have the proper discs, you can use paper plates, plastic plates, socks, or even rags if you're on a hard surface. I'm also going to be using some very light hand weights, just 500 grams, which is just over 1 kilo. You don't really need them at all, it's just to intensify some of the cardio exercises. So we'll be flowing through a whole lot of different exercises using the discs, some without, some sculpting, some cardio, and ending up on the mat. I'm not wearing footwear, but if you prefer to, you definitely can, especially if you have weak ankles or knees. So we're going to get started with a nice side-to-side motion. I want the ball of your foot on your disc, and you're going to use your heel as a brake. It's very important not to have your entire foot on the disc, because that's quite easily then for you to slip and maybe end up in the splits, which we definitely don't want. So all we're going to do is start going side to side with our feet turned out, and we're doing little biceps curls. So I want you to sink down into your heel, and Minnie's looking at me backwards with a little bit of tongue hanging out. So cute and very distracting. Hopefully you can't see that little bit of pink tongue. Side to side in a nice plie squat, and making sure that your back is flat, your tummy's pulled in, your shoulders are down and back, and this is just giving you a feel for how the gliding disc is going to be on the surface that you're working out on. Depending on whether you've got low pile carpet, high pile carpet, wooden floors, tiles, whatever it may be, it will feel slightly different each time. So on my carpet, it does stick a little bit, but it is generally quite slippery. Let's go for a few more like this, and maybe start going a little bit lower in that squat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to start taking 2 steps across, and your arms are going to be in front. So I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, and I'm going to sit back as if I'm sitting into a chair. My toes are more to the front now, and my knees are also pointing slightly more to the front, and I'm sitting back, keeping my chest and my hips slightly hinged forward. That's going to help with your balance along with those arms, and you should be starting to feel a bit of a breath happening already, yes? Nice wide lunges, sitting down into those heels. Also think about pushing the balls of your feet into that glider every single time you come to a stop. Pushing and pushing. You should feel a bit of inner thigh engagement here as well. Definitely starting to breathe. 6 and 5, 4, 3, nice dynamic arms, 2, and 1. Now we're going to put that together. We're going to go across for 2, and then out and in. Across to the other side, then an out and in. So once again, remember, you're using your heel as a brake. Across for 2, out and in. A little bit wider on that out and in. Plie style squat. So your foot turns out slightly and your knee to about 45 degrees, out and in. And I'm getting lower and lower with each rep, out and in. Across and across, out and in, across and across, out and in. 2 more sets. We're doing lots of reps so you can get used to it, each of these motions, and it's a muscle fatigue kind of combination, using the same muscle groups for each time that you're going across and across and out and in. This is the last one on this side, out and in. Nice job. Now we're going to come to a slightly more narrow squat, and we're going to come down for 2, then we're going to come back for 3, okay? So it's down for 2, then it's back for 3 pulses. Up and down, back, 2, 3. Up and down, back, 2, 3. Got it? Up and down, back, 2, 3. Up and down, back, 2, 3. Just a few more like this. I'm still really sinking low in those squats as if I'm sitting in a chair. Back, 2, 3. Come on. Back, 2, 3. Down and up. Back, 2, 3. Come on, a few more. 2 and 3. Up and down. Back, 2, 3. How about one more time on each side? Back, 2, 3. Last time. Back, 2, 3. Awesome job. Now coming back into the center, toes are slightly pointed out to the side, and we're going to come across and across. It's kind of like a skater behind, pushing the toe behind. So each time you come across, use your heel to anchor and then push behind. And I'm trying to use my arms the same way I'm using my back leg, across diagonal, across, across. Remember, you want to be pushing your ball of the foot into the glider. Your knees are soft and your arms are dynamic, and you're really pushing that back leg behind on that angle. Across, across, across. Come on, a few more of these. We're going to add in another cross to the front move, staying on one side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to stay on this side and then across to the front. So it's across to the back and across to the front, across to the back and across to the front. Okay, now start to reach down and front and back and front, down and front and back and front. Keep pushing into the glider and sink as low as you can. If you can't touch the ground, then just come to your low point, and we're using our arms dynamically here. We're going to simulate this same exercise without the gliders in a second, and we're going to add a kick to the front leg instead of just a slide across. Go for 6 and front, 5, front, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now lose the gliders and we're going to go behind, kick up, behind, kick up, diagonal back, kick to the side, diagonal back, kick to the side. Keep swinging your arms the same way, down and up, and down and up. And if you cannot come all the way down, that's fine. The most important part is that you're keeping your back flat as you come down, okay? Really stick your glute out. I want you to kick to your level, just so that you feel a stretch in the back of your hamstring, okay? It doesn't have to be high. And up. Keep breathing. And up. I know the pace is fast, but I'm trying to get the heart rate up. But if this is just too much for you, slow it down. Go at your level. 6, up, 5, up, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so we're doing a similar move now. We're going to lunge to the front, then we're going to come back and lift the leg. We're going to angle, lunge to the front, come back and lift the leg. Lunge to the front, come back and lift the leg. If you don't want a gliding disc under this front leg here, you don't have to. You can actually lose that disc and lunge to the front, come back and lift the leg. Lunge to the front, come back and lift the leg. The reason I've got my foot on that gliding disc is because I'm still pressing the ball of my foot into that, which means you're activating more muscle groups. It also is helping you to keep level, okay? Because the tendency here is to wobble all over the place, and this is helping me keep my hips in line and to really press into that glider. So the leg at the back is straight and it's a glute raise. Lunge to the front and straight up. Doesn't really matter so much where you put that glider as long as your foot gets back on it. And up. How about 4 more? Front and back. 3 and up. And you don't need to come as low as me and tap your knee. And up. This is the last one. Don't worry if you wobble. And up. Now just hold it. Hold it. Arms are straight. Hold it and squeeze. 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 Arms are straight with elbows up to the ceiling. Little bend in the supporting leg. Weight is in the heel of the supporting leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Grab both your gliders again. We're going to the other side. So do you remember? It's back and it's front and it's down and it's up. Scissoring your arms, pushing into that glider, really straightening out your arms and your legs. Okay, and sticking your glute to the back wall. If you can reach low, reach low. If you can't, then come to your level with a flat back. It's back and it's front. This should feel good. This should feel like dynamic stretching, right? It's down and it's up. It's down and it's up. Really try to go on that angle to the back so you feel it more in this hip and glute when you slightly angle back. And it's up and it's corner. Up. So your back leg is going to the corner. It's not a runner's lunge, it's diagonal. Slightly to the back. 6. We're going to lose the gliders after this. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. So lose the gliders and it's the same thing. It's down and it's up. And it's down and it's up. You're still swinging those arms. Down and it's up. And it's down and it's up. Reaching to your low point and really keeping the weight in the heel of the front leg. And it's up. Once again, straight leg at the front there, but it doesn't have to go high. And it's down and it's up. Come on, sink low if you can. Really sticking that glute out, feeling it in your outer thighs and outer hips. And it's up. Lots of reps, fast pace, calorie burn. And it's up. Down and up. How about 6? Up. 5. Up. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And okay. So we've got our glider. You can just use one glider. We're going to come forward and then we're going to come up. Then we're going to come forward and then we're going to come up. Forward and up. And yes, this one's going to be a balance challenge, but that's okay. And up. Find that sweet spot. Find that place in front of you where you can stare at a point, and that will help you to balance. Down and it's up. Doesn't so much matter what you're doing with the hands, with the arms. I just want you to focus mostly on those legs. Down and it's up. So at the back there, it's a straight leg glute raise And at the front, it's a nice 90-90 lunge. But if you can't go as low as me, your knee does not have to come down to the mat. Go to your low point. And if you lose your glider, get back on as soon as you can and keep going. And it's up. Keep going. A few more, then we just got that hold, and then we're moving on. 6 and 5 and 4, up, 3, up, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Try and get your balance. Arms are straight, elbows to the ceiling, little pulses. Point your toe if you can. Neck is in alignment with the spine. And if you can't do this, then just tap down like this, okay? Or hold on with one hand. But if you can, wobble away and go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Grab both your gliders. And now we're going to go into a side lunge. Side lunge and then front. Side lunge and then front, okay? So maybe look at your arm, extend it up, and then front. So similar kind of muscle group, but this time dynamically stretching the inner thigh. So this leg is straight in that side lunge. And then you're crossing over, both feet are turned out, and you're really trying to get low with a flat back and front. Side lunge and front. A few more like this. And we're going to add on side and front. So this up to down motion, I'm telling you, it burns the most amount of calories. Down and up, down and up. 6 and 5, nice wide lunge. 4, up, 3 and 2 and 1. So we're going to come across and we're going to put our hand weights down, or if you can't do this, then stay up further, and we're going to do a curtsy style leg raise with our leg bent and our leg is turned out. Okay, so this is going to be an add-on. We're going to do a side lunge, then we're going to do 4 of these, and then we're going to go back to the side lunge and then 4 of these. I'm just starting you off to show you what it feels like. If you want to get a chair and hold on to the back of the chair or the seat of the chair, you can do that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So find that glider. We're going back to the side lunge. We're going to cross and go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to go side lunge and we're going to cross for 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, side lunge and cross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tummies are in. Side lunge and cross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to cut it down to 2. Side lunge, cross, and 1 and 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 2. 2 more 2s, and then we're going to go for singles to finish it off. And 2. Side lunge, cross, last time for 2. Now we're going to go singles, cross, up, down, side, cross, up, down, side, cross, up, down, side, cross, up, down. Keep going, side, cross, up, down, side, cross, up, down. Come on, a few more. Cross, up, down, side, cross, up, down. Two more, side, cross, up, down. Last time, side, cross, up, down. Awesome job. We're going to the other side, starting in exactly the same way. We're going to go side lunge, and then we're going to cross it. Then we're going to go side lunge, and we're going to cross it. So if you don't want the glider under this foot, you technically don't need to have it. I like it because it gives me a reminder to press the ball of my foot into the mat. But if you want to lose that, you can. Now, wide lunge with the inner thigh here, nice and straight, dynamic stretch. Then come across, both feet are turned out, and you're coming low. Out to the side, cross. Inner thigh stretch, glutes. Come on, a few more like this. Side and cross. Side and cross. How about 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Get low. 2 and 1. And so now we're going to bring up the back leg and we're going to do those raises. Okay, raise it up, raise it up. It's turned out, and I'll show you from this side. Your knee and your hip are turned out, and your leg is crossing behind the other calf, and both your legs are moving. Your supporting leg is still moving, okay? It's got a nice plie happening there. Weight is in the heels. And if your arms can't be on the mat like this, raise them up on something. Yoga blocks, a chair. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now, put your feet back on. Same thing. We're going to go side lunge. We're going to cross, and we're going to go 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to go side lunge, and we're going to cross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Side lunge and cross. 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, side lunge and cross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going with the 4s for a few more, and then we're going to switch it to 2s. 3, 2, 1. It's a side lunge and it's a cross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're switching to 2s. It's side, cross, 1 and 2. And it's side, cross, 1 and 2. Keep going. Cross, 1 and 2. And it's side, cross, 1 and 2. Couple more, and then we're doing singles to finish this. And 2, side, cross, 1 and 2. 2 more with the 2s, and then we're to singles. And 2, last time, and cross, 1 and 2. Now singles. Across and up. Side lunge and up. Come on, you can do this. Cross and up. Sink deep to your deep level. Across and up. Cross and up. How about 4 more? And up. And 3. And up. 2. And up. And last one, and up. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna do a few more skaters, wide skaters to get the heart rate up. If you wanna keep these low impact, you can, otherwise we're really gonna go for it. We're gonna start off by sliding across and across. So you're pushing off and then stopping yourself with the heel. It's like a skater. Just use your arms in opposition to give you momentum. We're going to add on to this in a few more, across and across. Try to sit back as if you're trying to reach a chair with your butt and hinge forward from the waist. It will help you to balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go across and back and in, across and back and in, across, back and in, across, back and in. So you're just lunging back, across, back and in, across, back and in. You can reach down like me or just keep your hands here. Across, back and in, across, back and in. Come on, back and in. Really wide now, wide and low. And get down low in that lunge. You should be feeling it in that front leg as you lunge back. Back and in. Is the heart rate coming up? A few more like this. Across. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, put your weights down and we're going to do a few running man and ab moves with the gliders, and then we're going to do the rest of our mat exercises without them, okay? If you prefer not to use the gliders for these, you don't have to. So place your hands underneath your shoulders, your tummy's pulled in, and we're coming up into a plank, and we're just going to bring the knees in. Okay, so just get a feel for these mountain climbers, bringing the knees into the chest, pressing your feet into the gliding discs, feeling your quads waking up. So go for a few more of these, and then we're going to change this up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring both knees in and then both legs out into a wide squat. So it's going to look like this. Both knees in and then wide. And then it's in a plank and then actually a squat. And it's in a plank and a squat. And it's narrow to wide, narrow to wide. If this is too hard for you, then either stick with those mountain climbers or maybe do one leg at a time. Maybe go narrow to wide, narrow to wide, okay? That's your option. A few more. How about 4 more? And wide. And 3, and wide. And 2, and wide. And last one, and wide. Nice job. Just take a break for a second. You can sit back in child's pose. Deep breath in. Okay, last little thing, and then we're losing the gliders. So now we're going back into a plank. We're going to bring our leg to the front, then knee in the middle, then knee in the middle, and leg to the side, okay? So it's going to be like this. It's going to be leg straight and knee, and leg straight. Then knee, knee, leg, knee, knee, straight leg, okay? So it's a knee, a straight leg, a knee, a straight leg. Come on. This is all for the core. Knee, knee, straight. So alternating knees, straight leg. Alternating knees, straight leg. 4 more. Knee, knee, and out. Knee, knee, and out. 2 more. Knee, knee, and front. Knee, knee, and out. Done with the discs. Put them off to the side. Oh my goodness. That was tough on the heart rate. Okay, we're not finished. I'm sorry, but we're not quite finished with that plank. So back into the plank. Now we're going to do a similar exercise without the gliders. If you can't jump this, you can walk this, okay? So come into a down dog position. So you're looking through your arms are straight, your legs are straight. We're going to jump in with our knees hovering, they're not touching. And then we're going to jump out wide into a squat. Come back into the down dog. It's a jump in, a jump wide, a down dog. A jump in hover, a jump wide, legs turned out, a down dog. In, wide, down dog. If you don't want to, then come in, come out, down dog. Come in, step out, down dog. You don't need to jump, but if you want to jump, why not? May as well. Burn some extra calories. So it's a knees down and in, turned out squat, down dog. In, wide, down dog. Really stretch it in that down dog. Wide, down dog. Stretch your head in between your arms. Try to get your heels as close to the mat as you can. A few more like this. Wide, down dog. How about 3? In, wide, down dog. 2 more. Wide, down dog. This is the last one. Wide, down dog. Nice job. Okay, we've got another side plank series. So you're going to start off in a crouching position, and we're just going to hover our knees just exactly how we did. So you can either have your hands flat, or you might want to elevate on something, or you can just be up on your fingertips, okay? So just be careful if you've never done this before. I like to be up on my fingertips. I'm going to hover, then I'm going to bring my leg through, nice and straight. Then I'm going to hover, then I'm going to bring my leg through. Start like that. And bring it through, hover, and bring it through. Knees down and out, knees down and out. Now if you want to, you can start to bring that leg up, okay? It's a hover, it's an up. It's a hover, it's an up. If you're not ready for that, stick with this one. If you don't want to do any of them, sit down. Knee, knee, sit down. Choose your level, just do something. We're nearly done with this hard stuff, I promise. Knees, leg up. 6, 5, 4, tummy's in, legs are straight. 3, 2, last one. Are you ready to do some really gentle mat exercises? So we were just in this position with our leg hovering. So we're going to stay here and do some inner thigh raises. I want you to turn your foot out so your inner thigh is up to the ceiling. If you want to make this tougher, raise your butt up and go like this. Okay, the back leg is bent. You're holding yourself up with this arm. Tummies are in. You're raising that leg nice and straight. And if you don't want to do that, come here. And if you want it even easier, come here. Okay? Choose your level once again. Up and up. Up and up. Not many. I know it's tough. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we all get to come down and we're bringing the other leg in front. You can keep it in front flat. You can keep it up here. It really is up to you as long as you're raising that bottom leg. Up and up. Up and up. Come on. Nice and straight. Tummy's in. Up and up. Try to keep your kneecap to the front and your leg super straight, as if there's a stick behind your knee and you cannot bend it. Up and up. Come on. Try to touch your inner thighs together if you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now leg back behind, and I want you to slightly open your chest out, and we're going to bring it up high now. Bring it up. Bring it in line. I'm up on my tippy toe in my back leg. Bring it high. My leg is slightly angled out. Up and up. Up and up. Come on. Burn out that inner thigh. Chisel, torch the fat off those thighs. We just burnt a lot of fat with the gliders, and now we're burning and chiseling that muscle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing, bend press, keeping it high. Keep it high, keep the knee turned out, tummies are in, bend press, come on, bend press, you can do this. Last little bit, then we're switching sides. Keep it up, keep it high, keep it in line, bend press. Come on, don't slouch here, push out of that, tummies are in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. How about a little bit of a stretch? And other side. So remember, we were in that position where we went up like this. Can you stay there? If not, choose another option. Okay, sit down on your butt. If you can, just hold it there for a bit. This is working your entire body right now. It's working your arm, it's working your waistline, it's working your thighs, it's working the glute of this back leg. Up and up, up and up. Not too many. You can put your hand at the back or at the front. You can do it. Up and up. Remember your option, down here or even down here. But I would like you up here for just a few. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, cross the leg over however it's comfortable, and start lifting. Lift it up. So just positioning this top leg behind or in front really makes a difference in how this feels. This way, there's a much more restricted range of motion, but you can really get deep into that muscle. So keep your kneecap to the front, okay? Up and up, up and up. Come on, a few more, we're nearly done. Up and up. Really tight, really high. Few more. You can do it, I know you can, I believe in you. Don't stop, just don't stop, even if it's tiny and hardly moving. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, leg back behind on the tippy toe and high ones. High ones. Try to get them in line. Okay, I know it might be hard to get it up that high, but focus on keeping the kneecap to the front. Do not slouch in this shoulder, and up as high as you can. Up and up. Come on. You know you're nearly done. Second last exercise. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. And if this is not enough, put an ankle weight on, or put a hand weight here on your thigh, or put a resistance loop on. You can make this harder. Up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and bend press. Bend press, come on. Now if it's too high, down here. If you even can't do this, maybe lie all the way down. It will take some of your oblique action out of it. But knowing this is the last exercise, why not try to stay up here and just bend press on that angle, kneecap to the front, inner thigh is hard as rock, right? That's what we're aiming for. 8, 7, 6, come on. 5, 4, there may be shaking going on. 2 and 1. Ah, you're done. Okay, Time to stretch it out. Good job. That was not an easy workout. There were some exercises in there that were really tough, others not so much, but those ones were to let the heart rate down a bit. It's always good to train higher and lower intensity intervals, so it gives your body time to readjust, get your heart rate down a little bit, and then really go for it in the next high intensity interval. Side to side a little bit. Now bring one side in and just come over, stretching the side body, and then over, stretching the hamstring. And then if you can, come on this elbow and reach this leg up. You can hold onto the heel or even hold onto the calf. Just bring that in. And then come up and bring this on top of the other thigh and then slightly lean forward. So you should feel it on the glute of the leg that's on top. And then we're going to the other side. So first of all, that hamstring stretch. You can point and flex here, side body. And then just lean over and either pick it up from here or the inside and just pull it towards you. And then bring that across and lean forward. That feels really good on those hips and the glutes. And then just come on into a kneeling position, and I want you to put your hands on your glutes and then push your hips forward and lean back. And if you can, grab your heels and just push your chest up, stretching the front of your body. And then just come down and push your hips up and just really stretch the front of your thighs. And then come down and come into a cat-cow position in all fours and push your shoulder blades apart, your spine's up to the ceiling. Come down, relax. One more time, inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth, and all the air out and push up. And then just sit down cross-legged, finally interlacing, push in front, overhead and side to side, and then out to the side and behind and pull up. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Torch, Burn and Slide. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next segment.